Hello, everybody, and how are you all doing today? It is Rusty Champagne, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. We are here once again with the demo of Supermarket Simulator, and we have done a first look on this, and I will have a link to that first look in the description down below. But in this one, I wanted to kind of do this once again, and I wanted to treat this a little bit more as a full blown playthrough of the game. So I'm going to be doing things a little bit faster this time around than I did last time, and not going through as much of the detail, but instead just kind of trying to get into more of the things that are able to be done in the game. So if you want to see more of a full explanation, I definitely encourage you to go and look at the first look that I did of it. But for this one, we're gonna do things a little bit better. We're gonna try to give out a lot less change this time, and not have everything be a multiple of 99 cents. And we're going to see if we can get a few more days in over the course of this episode and maybe another couple, because I want to try and play through the demo and give everyone a good feel of everything that there is in the demo. So the first thing we need to do, we got to order some products. So we're going to try and order a little bit of everything if we can, or to the extent that we can. So we're going to do, once again, eggs, bread, pasta, and what else can we do for sure? Can we do two other things? No, we can't. So we're going to do four. Okay, so we got four things that we're going to order. So, oh no, that's going to cost too much. So we can't do the cereal because that's going to be too much. So can we get out of here? Yeah, we can. So we can do flour. Okay, so we're going to do these four things. Going to get them purchased. And then we're going to go out here. We're going to grab the boxes. So we're going to walk away from the computer, go out here, grab the boxes, and get these all set up on our shelves. So we're just going to set them here, just like that. And then we're going to throw the box in the trash. And we're going to do this four times. And then we're going to set the prices on all of these things. And we're going to do this a little more organized than we did last time. And set everything so that we're not going to have to give out change as as lengthy of a process as we did last time, basically. So I do really like the graphics in this game. I think they're really nice. I like the way that they've got everything set up with all the different products. I still find it interesting that you put eggs on a shelf because normally I've known to be in a refrigerator. But what do I know? So all right, we're going to set some prices. So market price on this is going to be $7.98. We're going to make this $8. So everything's going to be round numbers. Not going to be doing anything with change anymore. So other than quarters. So everything's going to be in quarters, and that's going to be the only thing we're going to have to touch is quarters. So this is going to be 250. So because I was giving out way too much change last time, and I'm like, yeah, this is really really slow. So we're going to do everything with quarters. So 275. Okay, so now we're going to open the store, and we're going to get through. I want to get through at least 3 days of it here. And because by the time we get to 3 days, then we get to having the shelves available, and that's going to make things, it's going to give us more that we can see. So in this case, he needs 34, so this is going to be much better already. And then we hit the space bar to complete that sale. And so now we're just going to go about this, and we're going to keep an eye on our products. We'll also make sure that when we get more products that we get the prices set up on them. Oh, exact change right out of the gate. How nice is that? Okay, so once we have enough money, we'll get the other products ordered. So we have to order oil and we have to order cereal, but we're going to need at least $100 for both of those things put together. So we're going to have to wait until we have $100 to get both of those, and we'll see whether or not we can get that with all of the things that these people buy from us. So we'll click on that, get the money. So yeah, so here we got to give change. So 20, 45, but it's only going to be quarters. So the only thing we're going to have to do is quarters. So no more dimes, nickels, and pennies because that was really, really slowing things down. And I don't know why I did that other than the fact that every time you go to a grocery store, most of the things end in 99 cents. But that's not really practical for when you're doing a video about a game. That doesn't really help other than to bog things down. So, all right, so 12, 10, 11, 12, that's easy enough. Yeah, that's much easier than giving out all that change. So yeah, the premise of it, you're basically you've got this little new storefront. You have to go here, order your products. So that's the thing that we did first out of the gate. All the products that you order show up outside on the sidewalk here, so we can hit escape here while there's no one in the store. So all your products are going to show up there. You just put them on the shelves. You can set your prices once you have them, and then you just wait for the people to come in and buy them. And when they do, you check them out. They'll tell you how much change you have to give them, and it shows you that right there on the screen. And then you click on the change, and then you press spacebar to complete the sale. And that's basically the way that day one of the game goes. And you can make fun of the things that people order, which I normally always do, because you get some weird combinations that people order. And it makes you wonder exactly what it is that these people are making when they take these products home. Hopefully, in the process of this, we won't run out of certain products, because when you run out of products, then you get dinged because you don't have the products available. And every once in a while, they give you exact change, and that makes you very, very happy when that happens. So now we're going to have to get some more flour. So let's see, how much is flour? I forget how much that is. So if we go to the market, flour is going to be 40. So we're going to need a couple more things. Did he say bread was too expensive? It was hardly above market price. So, all right, 50, 70, 90, 1, 2. Yeah. Oh, and he couldn't find flour. Okay, so now we got to get some flour ordered. So we're going to order some flour. We're going to also order some cereal, because we have not ordered that yet. So now when we order that, the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put a price on it, because if we don't, then it's going to basically sell it at the market price, which is not a it's going to sell it at zero profit, which is not a good thing. So now I'm just going to take this box, I'm going to set it down right here, and we're going to get a price on this right away. So this is going to be 650. I'm going to leave that box right there for now. Take care of this lady here at the register. She's going to give me the cash, and I got to give her 1575. I mean, it'd be nice to not have to deal with any change at all, but then you get into market prices that you get into prices that would probably be well above market price, and that would not be good. So now the only thing I got to worry about setting a price on in our initial products is oil, and then that'll be it. So, but we've got plenty of product on the shelf, other than maybe eggs. So eggs might be the only thing that we're low on. So 75 cents. Again, this is so much easier when you're just dealing in quarters and not dealing with everything else. The day ends once you get up to 9 o'clock. So if you look in the upper right hand corner there, it has a time that keeps on marching ahead, and it marches like 1 minute every 2 minutes, maybe like 3 minutes every 2 seconds, somewhere around there, or four every three, somewhere in that neighborhood. So 7 1/4, 5, 6, 7 1/4. There you go. And at some point, it'll start getting dark, and then our light switch is right back here, so we can actually go on over here and turn on the lights, and you can see how much brighter it is with the lights on right now. So I mean, you can turn them on whenever you want, but during the day, it's not all that dark in here, so you don't really need them. So that's kind of up to you. Exact change, perfect. So right now we're just waiting. As you can see also in the upper right, it shows that we've gotten up to store level 2. And as you move up levels in the game, that allows you to buy more products, put more products on your shelves, and it gives you more options of things to sell, basically. So when we did our first video of this, when we did the first look of it, we got basically through the first 2 days, and that was just because things were going a little bit slower with figuring things out, and also giving out all the change to all the people and giving out all the coins. Now, why is bread too expensive? I really didn't mark it up that much, but you're going to take all the flour so you can make your own bread, apparently. So you need $1. There you go. So you're not going to buy the bread. You're just going to take the flour home and make it. So, okay. And here's the big cereal order. Okay, 250 and change. Again, that's so much easier when you don't have to worry about it. I just now noticed they've got 50-cent pieces in there, which is so rare to see. I mean, I don't think that there's many people that deal in 50-cent pieces anymore, but they do have them in here, so we can actually just do that. There's a 50-cent piece. Yeah, those are so strange to see. Okay, and now we're going to look, and after she's done here, I think that'll give us another little break in the action. She's apparently going to run us out of flour. Yes, she is. So, all right, so now we got to give her 1175. And now we're going to take a look on the shelf. So we need flour, and we want to get some oil in here. So then we can set the price on oil. So we're going to do oil, and we're going to do flour again. Everyone's wanted the flour. Okay, so we're going to get that purchased. It immediately shows up outside, which is really nice. So we can go out here right away. We'll get this, put this on the shelf. So here's some more flour. And it's nice because all you got to do is hold down the mouse button and it refills the shelves very, very easily. Now we're going to go here to the oil. I will be right with you, ma'am. Thank you for your patience. Going to set this box right here and plop. And we're going to get the price of oil set. Market price is $6.67. We will go $6.75. There we go. Now we'll take this box. I know you're there waiting, and I should have helped you before I threw this box away, but I did things in reverse order. So, okay. So now here, all the flour, all the eggs and all the bread. So you're going to make egg sandwiches, apparently, $1.75. And nothing wrong with a good egg sandwich. And it tells us we can turn on the lights even though we've turned the lights on already. Oh, all the oil. Okay, so 2.25 and change. There we go. So much easier when you're just dealing in quarters. And 80.50. Got the person who will occasionally give you a $100 bill. And 80.50. So I wanted to check. So yeah, we're going to be pretty close to the end of the day here. In about 14 minutes, it'll tell us that we can close up the day. And we may have one more customer that walks in, and if we do, we'll take care of them. So yeah, now it's going to tell us after this customer is done. You can see that the time has stopped moving. So now we're at 9 o'clock, and the time will not advance any further than that. But this gentleman will buy all of the flour from us, and we will give him $1. There you go. So now it should tell us on the bottom of the screen that we can close up for the day. Maybe it won't because we got, oh, there we go. Press enter to finish the day. We're going to press this on and off just to make that tutorial go away. We do have the one last straggler that comes in, and he'll buy some pasta. And now on this first day, we can go ahead and we can buy more product to refill the shelves because that won't have any impact. So 50 cents and change. There you go. So now I'm going to take a look at the shelves. So we need some eggs, we need some pasta, and we need maybe some cereal. So can we order all three of those and not run out of money? So we're going to go, let's see, eggs and pasta and cereal. Yeah, so we can order all three of those. Oh, closed after 9 p.m. So no, you can't do any orders after 9 p.m., which is fine. That's no problem because the day does not start until you open the store. So we're going to hit enter to finish the day. So we had 19 satisfied customers, one who couldn't find a product, two who found the products too expensive. So we got 120 store points. We made $314. Cost us $281 in product, primarily just to get the shelves full. So we made $32. It's a whole lot better than we did in our first look because we lost like 50 on our first day. So now we're going to go into our second day. So now we're going to start getting daily bills. So we're going to have to pay for things in the store. So now you can see in the upper right, the time is not moving. We're still at 8 o'clock. So we can order what we need to order. So now we're going to once again order pasta, eggs, and cereal because those are the three things that we need the most of. So eggs and cereal and pasta. So now we're going to order. Oh, no, we can't do that. What did I do? Oh, I did two of everything. I didn't want to do two of everything. Oh, it left the order in there from last time. Okay. I understand. So this will be out here, and we will get this put on the shelves. And the things that don't fit on the shelves, you can put them on a different shelf. So those can go up there. And then we'll throw away the box. Same thing here with the pasta. So this will have to go on another shelf as well. So the shelf will only hold what a box can. It holds a box full basically, and then the other stuff you have to put on a different shelf. So we will run out of egg space, and we'll put that down there, and there we go. So now we can open the store. So now we're into day 2, and moving right along. So now we're just going to wait for everyone to show up. So we got 13 more hours on the job. And once we start getting low on, so flour and bread will be the next couple of things that we need to look at. Oil, we're still doing pretty good on. So I do love the way that everyone comes in here looking so snazzy. Well, a lot of the people come in here looking pretty snazzy. So some a little less snazzy, but that's okay. And there is a way that if you mess up change, you can take your money back. So, and normally it says it in the tutorial, but in this case, it has not told us that. So, if you did mess up the change, you can right click and take the money back. So, like in this case, we got to give them 3 1/4. So, if I hit 1 2 3 4, we can right click and we can take the money back. So, yeah, right click and then put the bills back in the register. I don't know why it's not working. It should be. Do you have to click on the register? Oh, there you go. That's how you do it. And then we give them 3 1/4. So, you got to right click on the register to put the money back. I had never done that before, which is why it took me a bit to figure that one out. So now we wait. So our objective right now is we're just trying to get 25 checkouts done. And once we get 25 checkouts done, then we will move on to our next objective. So now we will just stand here and enjoy the day and the sounds of the birds chirping. And the eggs are too expensive for you. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't think I set them too far above market price, but apparently they were too much for you. Um, you, however, find them to be perfectly good. So we will take the money. You get 50 cents, get a 50-cent piece, the rare 50-cent piece that I don't think people really use anymore. But hey, we do still have people that do. So I'm all good with it. That's for sure. Yeah, and movement is just the mouse. So you just can move the mouse around and it will move the camera all directions for you. And this lady is about to buy all the cereal, 3 boxes of it, and no, oh yeah, 50 cents. There we go. Thank you. And a couple more boxes of cereal, and that is going to be no change necessary because you give us exact change. I love it. So now we have this quest to purchase a product license using the computer. So if we go over here and if we go to the market, nope, if we go to management and if we look at licenses, the first product license would be $125 and we have to be at store level 3. So we can't do that yet until we get to level 3. And then once we have $125. So 50 cents, there you go. So now we have $108. How are we doing on products? Bread and flour are still the things that we need. So we're going to go here. Oops, that's not what I meant to hit. We're going to get into this. Going to get some, go to the market. We're going to get some bread and some flour. Get that ordered and purchase, and then that will be waiting outside for us. We will take care of this gentleman here. Just click on the register. All the cereal and eggs. No change necessary. Excellent. And then once we get another break in the action, we will go out and grab the product that's sitting outside. Thankfully, no one out there likes to steal the product, so that's pretty nice. Perfect. So, yeah, no one goes out there and steals your product. So, that's good. It could just sit there and everything's good. So, flour here, flour there. We'll set this box down. And once we're done taking care of you, we can take the box outside. All right. So, we got to give you no change. Perfect. I love it. And now we'll take the box out. We'll grab the other box, get those filled in. All right. So, more bread on the shelf. The rest of them will go down there. Oh, I could have put more up top. And she's still thinking about what she would like to buy, which is good because that'll give us time. All the flour and oil. Some kind of baking going on there. 375. 1, 2, 375. That's what it was. Yes, I wanted to make sure. Sometimes I talk and I forget how much change I gave out. So it's kind of important to keep an eye on that. So, all right. We've got cereal and pasta. No change. This is great, man. This has been a lot easier. So now we're level 3. So now we can go over here and we can go to the market. We can go to management and we can get the license. So this is going to allow us to get all these additional products: milk, water, peanut butter, cake, candy, and coffee. So now we've unlocked starter pack 1. Now we can close this up, and now we have to get a fridge or a shelf, which that is in the market, which I did not realize the first time that we were playing this in the playthrough. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 50. There you go. Thank you. A couple things of bread for you, and $5 of bread, and you give me a hundo. You're just showing off. That's all it is. Okay, so yeah, once we have enough money, we can buy a shelf, and then we can also buy a fridge, and those are the things that we need to get next. So 34, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you very much. And so, yeah, there are a few different character models. You do notice that after a while, we do see the same people repeatedly. That may change in the demo or outside of the demo. I'm not quite sure. Like I mentioned before, this game is scheduled to release on February 20th, so about a little less than a week from now at this point in time. No change. That's awesome. One thing of bread. You're going to give me 100, aren't you? No. How about that? Thank you. Okay, so everything's looking good here except cereal. It's getting dark outside, so we'll turn on the lights. So we are going to go here. We're going to look in the market to see how much it is for either a fridge or a shelf. So a shelf is going to be 125, and a fridge is going to be also 125, and that's for the lower. So a shelf for sure is 125. And then a fridge is going to be 125 or 225 for the bigger one. So no matter what, it's going to be a minimum of 125 for a shelf. So we may just get a shelf. We need to give you 75 cents. There you go. Thank you. And oil and eggs. And we have to give you $1. Yeah, that's so much easier doing it that way. So let's see. I don't at the same time want to run myself out of product. So I do have to get some cereal, some oil. I got to get a little bit of everything basically at this point because otherwise I'm going to have people that are going to be unhappy because we don't have any product. So we have to get the product as well. So no change. Yeah, like she couldn't find eggs. So we got to go here. We're going to have to get some products. We're going to have to get some eggs. We're going to have to get some pasta. We're going to have to order that, purchase it, and then it'll be outside waiting for us because it won't do you any good to have shelves that have no product on them. So we're going to get all the product here. Throw away that box. We're going to attempt to throw away that box. Go here, get some eggs, set these up just in case he wants some eggs. And maybe he did, or maybe he didn't. So now we're going to run around here. Apparently, maybe all he wanted was one bottle of oil. So, and no change. Perfect. So, all right, getting close to the end of the day. And we do need some more oil. We do need some more cereal. So we're going to have to get those. That's going to be our first things in the morning. So $1 for you. Thank you. Another bottle of oil. And it's going to be a quarter for you. Thank you. Yeah, couldn't find any oil. And we're not going to be able to order it because we're going to run out of time. So now we're going to wait and see if we have any last stragglers that come in. We do have one here. Like always seems like there's one last one that pops in. So now she's going to buy some eggs. She's also going to buy some pasta. And we will get this rung up. And no change. Perfect. So now we're going to take a look. And it appears as if there's nobody else. So now I wonder, does she just fade off into the distance? I have not looked to see where these people go when they leave. I want to just see how far it goes before this person might vanish. They seem to go a pretty good distance, like all the way out there. Well, that's good. Okay. So the day is over at this point. So we're going to close up the shift. We had two people that products not found, 20 satisfied customers, two that found the products to be too expensive. Made $315. We spent 185. We spent 125 on the upgrade. That's right. So we made a whopping $4 on the day. We got a balance of $136.90. So now we're going to go into day 3 here. So we need some cereal and we need some oil. So we got to get those two things for sure. So cereal and oil. And where's the oil? And how much more money do we have? So what else can we get down here? We can get bottled water, but that has to go in a fridge. And then everything else can go in a rack. I think I'm going to hold off on buying anything else because we do still need to get a fridge or a shelf. So we're just going to buy these, get these on the shelf. Because I don't think that they'll ding you for products that you've never had in the store. They'll only ding you for things that you've had before and you no longer do. As far as I know. Now watch, it's going to ding me for all these things like I can't find peanut butter. Well, I've never sold it here, so that's why you can't find it. Was there more cereal over there? Oh yeah, there was one box of cereal over there. So now I got cereal in a couple of places, so that's fine. So now once we have enough money, we're going to immediately turn around and buy a shelf. I'm not going to do the fridge because if I was going to do the fridge, I'd want to do the bigger fridge, and that's going to be too much money. So we're just going to do the smaller. We're going to do the shelf because there's only one size shelf and that one costs $125. Also, I think we do have bills that we need to pay. So if we go in here and look at management, and if we look at bills, so we do have an $8.79 bill here for that's the power, I'm guessing, and we do have the rent. So we have to pay those because you don't want to be late on your bills because that would not be good. So now we're going to go here, and he needs 12. There you go. Thank you. So now we're just going to wait. So yeah, once we get up to $125, we will turn around and buy our shelf. So now it's just a matter of waiting for people to order all the stuff and hopefully more than one thing at a time. So, because yesterday we had people ordering things like crazy, and now all of a sudden people are, their wallets are tighter. I don't understand it. So, yeah, like one thing of bread. Really? And you give me a 50. So 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, and 50. There you go. So yeah, 10 o'clock right now, just trying to get some more money here. And of course, this is going to be the day that no one. Where is everybody? Oh, here they come. Now we got a couple people coming in at the same time. So one box of cereal. Everyone's only ordering one thing. What's this about? All right, 1, 2, 3, 50. Thank you. Are you going to order? There we go. There's a bigger order. We like that. 3 1/4. Yeah, so much easier with this change now. I don't know why I did that to myself in the first look, but for some reason I did. Oh, here's Mr. Atomic Man in the cargo shorts. Excuse me. And he apparently wants all the cereal. That's fine. So we're gonna go here, all the cereal, and that's gonna be 50 cents and change. Thank you. Now, I think that normally they say something about the prices changing. At least they did in the first look. I don't remember seeing anything about that here, but I may have just blown by it in all of my conversation because I've been known to miss things on the screen while I'm doing a video. That's not the first time it's happened. Certainly won't be the last. So now again, if we look on the shelf, we need flour again. We really could use some flour, and that's going to be an issue if people want flour and can't have it. So I am going to have to go here, and I am going to have to buy some flour. I don't really have much of a choice there. So we're going to get that ordered and get it on the shelf because we really don't want to run out of it. So, and it magically appears fastest delivery people known to mankind. So we're going to set that up there, one of them up there. Immediately just throw this box out because it's just as easy as setting it down. And these people seem like they're kind of patient, so that's kind of nice. 75 cents. There you go. And 3 flowers, just like that. I got the flour just in time. I knew I had a reason for doing that. And a few eggs and an oil, and that's going to be no change. Perfect. Okay, so getting closer to the magical $125. We are at level 4 now, and just trying to get enough money for a shelf. That's really what it's all about at this point in time. And just getting more shelf space in our store here. And hopefully we will be there sooner than later. So we need 75 cents. There you go. So 104, one or two more orders should do it at this point in time, and I think we'll be good then. So a little flour, a little oil. Sounds like you're also baking something. A quarter. Thank you. Yeah. So one more order, unless someone comes in and like gets one thing of bread or one thing of eggs, and I think we'll be good, and we can finally get our shelf, and then that'll put us further than we were before. So that's a start. Okay, so we're good. Yeah, she's buying all the flour, and I'm going to take the extra money and immediately just put it into getting the shelf this time. No change necessary. Okay, so now we're going to go here. We're going to go to furniture. We're going to order a shelf. We're going to put it in the cart, and we're going to buy it. And I'm assuming it will be waiting outside. Purchase a new section using your computer to expand your store. So I believe that's under management. So we will see that in a bit. So 25 cents and change. Thank you. And when we have a break in the action, we'll go out and get our shelf because I'm assuming it'll be sitting outside. And it looks like it is. There's a giant box out there. So I'm assuming it's the same thing. I'm assuming we just hit open. Yes, we do. And then we got to figure out where to put it. Where can we put it? Can we rotate it? Oh, yeah. So we rotate it using the middle. Okay. So we're going to put it right about there. There we go. Okay. Not sure if that's the best place to put it, but that's where we're putting it. And I'm assuming we can move it at some point if we want to. But we're just going to put it there. Let's see. Can you move it if you put it down? Can you grab it? Yes, you. Oh, yeah. You got to hold it down and then you can do it. So then we can move it around. So maybe I'll put it over. Can we put it by the door or is that going to be too close? That's going to be too close. So we're going to just rotate it back this way and set it there because that's about as close as we can get it. Okay, it's starting to get dark. We're going to turn on the lights. We seem like we're doing pretty good on products. Going to have to get some more flour at some point, but hopefully we can hold out for the night. Another person with $100 bill. Thank you very much. Okay, and then we have to find out how much is for a new section of our store. So 475, 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 75. Okay, and hopefully she didn't want flour. Oh, she did take our last flour. Perfect. And 50 cents. There you go. Oh yeah, we ran out of flour. So I am going to have to get more flour because we won't be able to make it through the rest of the day without having flour in here. So more flour, and we'll get that purchased and on the shelves and get this person taken care of. 20, 40, 1, 2, 3 and a quarter. And yeah, now we're starting to get low on things in the store, so we really got to get that taken care of. No change, perfect. All right, now we can run out here, grab our flour, get that set up on the shelf, right about there, and get that box in there. The good thing is we move very quickly in this game, so that's nice. So yeah, once we get to the end of the day, we'll see how much it is to buy a new section in the store because that'll be our next task to take care of. So now we've got all the oil, all the cereal. That's a nice one there. Yeah, 33 and a quarter, and no change necessary. Perfect. So yeah, we should have one or two more customers. This is that guy's twin brother that is now coming in, and we'll see what he orders or what he buys. It looks like he just wants a flour, and that's it. So no change. Perfect. I love it. So now we're at the end of the day, so we might have one last straggler that walks in. Yep, there's the one last straggler. There's always one more that comes in right about the 9 o'clock hour to get that one last thing that they need. And so apparently the one last thing that he needed was all the flour. that was just the big thing. 50 cents. All right. So 114.49, that should be it for the day. So now if we go back here into the computer and if we look at management and if we look at, is it customization? No. Storage? No. Growth. That's it. So section one is going to be $150 and then we would expand 4 by 4 basically. And we have to be level 4 to do that. So that'll be our next task, but we do have to get more product on the shelves in order to make that happen. So we're going to finish the day, and then we're going to see if we can get ourselves to where we have an expansion. So the nice thing is no one found anything to be too expensive. We only had one person that couldn't find anything. Made $314. We had a net loss of $3.62 because we had $125 in upgrades, $10 in rent, $8.79 in miscellaneous bills. So we're at 114.49, and we're going to start day 4. So now eggs, the market price has changed on eggs, and oil, the market price has changed as well. So the market price on oil is now down, so we need to drop this down. And eggs, the market price is up, so we can change this and move that up to 3 1/4. Okay, so now we also need to look. We need some bread, we need some oil, and what else do we not have here? Pasta. So we got to get some eggs, oil, and pasta. So we can go eggs, and it tells you also on here. So you can look there. So we need some eggs, we need some oil, we need some pasta. So we're going to get all that ordered, and that's going to eat up all of our money, and we're going to see if we can make all that money last until we are able to get our next expansion to make our store a little bit bigger. That is the hope, at least, that we will have enough product here to do that. So we're going to get the oil set out here, put it on the shelf below, and then we will get our eggs set up. You can throw the boxes as well. I've not thrown any of the boxes, but you can throw a box. So you can just hit R and throw a box. It just, and that throws the box. But I've not done that so far this time. So, all right. The store is open for your convenience. So let's see if we can get ourselves up to $150. I got a feeling that we might run short on product. I just now noticed that I did not buy enough bread, so we might have an issue there. But we shall see. Maybe we will get lucky and we won't have many people that order bread. But we never know until they get in here. And of course, the first thing that this gentleman orders is bread. Murphy's Law in full effect. But he does get all the oil, so I don't know what he's doing. But that is a lot of money. So, and it's exact change. That's even better. And then the other person gets bread. So now we're out of bread. So yeah, that didn't last long. And flour. So the two things we needed most, we now have neither of. So 50 cents in change. There you go. So we are going to have to get some bread and some flour because we are going to be out of both of those. So some bread and some flour. Get both of those ordered and on the shelves. All right, so we got some flour. We will get that set up over here with all the other flour. Put the rest of it up there. And then some bread, which we will put back over here. All right, so now everyone has their bread, and we have our flour. So now we're still trying to make enough money to get that expansion. It can be a bit of a tug of war trying to get that done. 1.25. Because as soon as you get money, you have to spend it to get your products again. So it could be a little bit of a slow go. Eggs are too expensive for you. I'm sorry about that. I mean, I didn't raise the price that much on the eggs, so I didn't think it was really that bad. 90, and that's what you do to me. You give me $100 bill just to be, just to voice your protest. You come in with $100 bill, and somehow eggs are too expensive, and you have $100 bill. I I scratch my head at you. So okay, flour is always good because flour is one of the more expensive ones. So now we're getting closer to $70, and that will be about halfway to our goal of 150, 2.25 and change. Okay, so 82. So a few more orders and we should be at 150, and then we can expand the store. Don't buy all the cereal because then I'm going to have to buy cereal. Oh, oh man, now I'm going to have to get cereal. No change necessary, but I do have to buy cereal because I don't want to be out of it on the shelves. So cereal order, and we'll go out there and get it and put it on the shelves right about here in the same place that it was before. Okay. And so now hopefully we can get up to 150 because now I think we have enough of everything in order to make it happen. So that's the goal at least. Okay. 88, 75, 50, 70, 85, 608. Touching all of the denominations of money on that order. So thank you for getting that one flower that was on the top shelf. We appreciate it. Okay. And no change. Perfect. So back up to about $80. Okay, guys, don't order all the flour or don't buy all the flour. Buy some other stuff. There's plenty of other stuff on the shelves. Don't do that to me again. So 150 and change. 150. All right, $96. We just got to make 54 more dollars and not have anyone else get flour. That's all I'm asking. It's easy. We can do this. Look at all those other things that we have on the shelves. We've got plenty of pasta, plenty of all these other things. We only have two things of flour. You guys don't want flour. You really don't. It's a bad day for flour. Flour today is going to make you feel logy. So don't get it. There you go. Bread. Yeah, you want bread. That'll work. It's not as it doesn't pay as much, but yeah, it's good. So yeah, just keep getting bread. I mean, people want pasta. You want oil. Those are the two things you want. I mean, pasta and oil would be good. So and cereal. I mean, cereal's good. We'll do that and pasta. Yeah, we'll do that all day. That's perfect. So those are the kind of orders we like right there. So 30, 75, and change. I'll even give you plenty of change for that. That's good. Yeah, there you go. Get all the pasta. So yeah, that should get us pretty close. So 14 and a quarter, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and a quarter. All right, 146.38. So yes, this one for sure will do it. So now we'll be able to get our expansion, and because with all the oil and all the eggs, that will for sure do it. All right, so now we're going to immediately go over here, and we're going to go back to the management. We're going to go to growth, and we're going to get section 1. So now we have section 1 in the store, and our store has gotten bigger. Yes, it has. So now the shelves have moved out a little bit, so we have to move all the shelves back against the wall, which we'll do when we have a break to do that. Because you can see all the shelves that are now there are weirdly jutting out, so we have to get those pushed against the wall. No change. Can't find cake. Okay, so now for sure they want stuff that we don't have. So, all right, so we're going to push that against the wall. Going to push that against the wall. Okay, and I'll have to move those around a bit. So, I don't know what she's searching for. Is it because it's dark in here? Oh, they probably need a spotlight, I'm guessing. Or maybe it's just because it was dark, or getting darker back over there. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the first time I ever saw someone like looking like they couldn't see anything. So maybe that's something. Whoops, got to put up one of those fives back. 67 and a 50. Yeah, so now we got all kinds of people that can't find things. So we need flour. Basically, need a little bit of everything. So we need some flour. We need some pasta. And we need, we're just going to hang on to that for now. So we need some flour and we need some pasta. We need those two things for sure. Yeah, wow, this is a big order. That's good. That'll give us a lot of money and no change. Okay, so flour, pasta, and oil. So can we get all three of those? Yes, we can. Okay. No, we can't. So we got to wait for this gentleman to order. We're going to have to put up a spotlight over there because it's kind of dark in that section of the store. I can tell already. Okay, so no change. Okay, so now we need flour, oil. I didn't mean to put that on. So let's go here. Let's take one of those oils off. Oh shoot, I messed that up. Okay. So we'll take care of this. We got like nothing in the store at this point. So flour. So we need oil. Can we get bread as well? Yeah, we can. All right, all four of those things. I'll put them all in the cart. Yeah, and cereal and eggs. There we go. And 375. And perfect. Okay, so we're near the end of the day, just about there. We can get all of our shelves restocked. So let's get stuff out here. So that way there's more stuff on the shelf. And hopefully everyone will be happy. So we're going to try and get everything restocked because we ran just about out with everything that we got there. Okay, so we're going to set this box over here. We're going to take care of these customers. And that should be the end of the day then. Okay, money, no change. Thank you. Can't find candy. So we're going to have to start filling the shelves with the other things, and no change there. So now we have to make it a priority to get the other things on the shelves, basically. And it appears as if at this point, there's nothing left from a tutorial standpoint that you need to do. So at this point, it looks like everything from here just becomes left to the imagination for you to then do as you please. Because we have no tasks in the upper left there or on the left side of the screen. And now we have a slightly bigger store. And if we look at things that we can possibly do, if we look at furniture, that we can get a fridge, we can get a spotlight. Yes, let's get a spotlight. We're going to have to get that because we're going to need to put a spotlight over on that wall, over on this section here. So if we look over there, it's really dark. So we got to get a spotlight and put it up over there somewhere, I believe. And we can move these shelves around while we're at it. So we're going to move these shelves and give ourselves a little more space. So I'm going to take one of these shelves, put it there, Going to take that shelf, put it there. Going to take this shelf, rotate it, and we'll put it there. Okay, so we got all of our shelves there, but we do need a spotlight over there. So we'll have to do that. And then if we look at other things that we can do, we can get a fridge, and then we got the products that we can get. If we look at licenses, we have a starter pack 2 license. We have a medium pack license. So we have a couple more licenses that we can get. We got bills to pay, $3.56 and $10 in rent. So we've got our bills paid. So yeah, we got other things that we can shoot for, but right now at this point we're left a little bit more to our own devices, so we can kind of run the store the way that we want to, kind of not have to necessarily follow the tutorial that they've given us. Of course, you don't have to follow the tutorial anyway if you don't want to, but it's a nice way to kind of get yourself moving forward a little bit each time. So we will continue on with that starting in our next episode, seeing if we can get some more products on the shelf so we don't get dinged. I do need to hit enter here, so we will go through here. So yeah, we had 6 products not found because that was the people looking for the new things. $139 in store points, or 139 store points. We lost $63 on the day because of all the upgrades that we did, and the bills that we paid. So yeah, we will get into all of that on our next day. Oil has become a little bit more expensive, so I should probably change that now before I forget about it in our next one. So I will immediately change that. But that is going to be all for now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this one. Like I said, if you want to see things a little bit more slowly with all this, you can check out my first look because I did kind of go through things a little bit more slow paced on it, but not too much. But you can certainly check that out. But if you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really liked it, I'd really appreciate it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But that is all for now. Again, thank you very much for being part of my silliness. I am Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.